With the Premier League now finished, concentration has moved on to what team is going to sign their star players to help them improve from last season, either in the Champions League, out of the Champions League, qualifying for the Champions League, or getting into the Champions League by some sneaky, stupid competition. I'm Ty Knight here for TK24 Sports. If you're new to the show, like, subscribe, turn that notification on, make sure you watch the whole show, because I've got reports from the biggest reporters out there today, making you aware of what your club is about to do or going to do or hopefully to do. Okay, let's get into this one. So, Manchester United, let's kick off with this one. As we know, Cunha is going to be a Manchester United player. They have not yet formally approached Wolves to get this deal done, but they've agreed personal terms. They know what the structure is going to be. They know how much they've got to pay over 2 years. 3 installments need to be made to make that transaction happen. It's just a formality as and when it's going to happen, i.e., when they're going to make that formal bid, when they're going to make that transaction happen. Cunha is going to be a Manchester United player wearing the number 10 shirt, so it's reported. But moving on from there, was Manchester United silly to turn down a £100 million move for Bruno Fernandes? I need to know your comments on that one. I need to know your thoughts. Chat, get involved. The chat, please get involved in this one. Was Man United silly to turn down £100 million for an agent Bruno Fernandes, or was it the right move to pair him with Acuna and lead this Manchester United rebuild? Okay, moving on from there. Viktor Gyökeres, as we know, big subject, but we're going to get onto him very soon, Arsenal fans, so just chill there. The next story I want to go into is this one. Florian Plettenberg has just released this in the last 20 minutes. Yes, I'm just checking there, the last 20 minutes. Liverpool fans, hold on to your seats. We're not here to talk about the big £120 million bid that Liverpool may need to do to get your star signing. We're talking about Cody Gakpo, Bayern Munich. Florian Plettenberg has just released this. Bayern Munich are interested in Cody Gakpo. Imagine that. Liverpool's star man on the wide left there. He's a man mountain, isn't he? He scored a preferable goals to help Liverpool secure another Premier League title season just gone. Bayern Munich are interested in him. Nothing formality has happened as of yet, but it is an admirer. And then read this right now. So, exclusive. Bayern Munich are now also considering Cody Gakpo in their search for a high-profile left winger. The 26-year-old Dutchman is on the shortlist behind Matoma and Rafael Leao. There has already been contact regarding Gakpo, and it's still Max everyone likes him. Now that's big. That is big there. But sticking there with Florian Plettenberg, Wirtz is going to be pretty much done soon. Liverpool have made the offer. So negotiations between Liverpool and Bayern Leverkusen regarding Florian Wirtz are progressing positively and at full speed. As reported, both teams are aiming for a quick agreement. Wirtz is waiting for the green light for a medical. And I mean, to me, that is just big news. That's just massive. Waiting for the green light, but back to Cody Gakpo. So is it going to be a case of 1 in, 1 out, or would you rather see a Darwin Núñez ship out? I need to know again, chat, in the comments. What's better for Liverpool? Cody Gakpo or Darwin Núñez? I mean, I pretty much know what's going to be for Liverpool fans. Cody Gakpo's got to go. You know, we've got to keep Darwin Núñez. Right? No, of course not. Darwin Núñez more than likely has to go. Bring in Wirtz. Anyway, he's going to come in. But then who could be Liverpool's next striker to come in and seal the deal for Liverpool to be untouchable? Is that going to happen next year? Is ARNE SLOTT going to be able to go back to back? Is he going to be able to go further in the Champions League? Remains to be seen. But so far, as you know, the Jeremy Frimpong and Liverpool are also in the hunt for a left back. I'm not going to name any names right now because there's no need. No deal has been done yet with Bournemouth. So we have to wait to see on that one. But Frimpong's on his way in. Wirtz is going to be on his way in at some point. Who's the striker going to be? Who's the left back going to be? We're going to get into that soon. So moving on to the next story. Florian Plettenberg again coming up with some bombs here. Oh yeah, you think there's going to be this for David Ornstein when I say bombs, but no. Plettenberg is on the case. He's giving the likes of a Fabrizio Romano, David Ornstein a run for his money. This correspondent is just going at it. Here's another story. So, Arsenal with Andrea Berta are currently focused on two top strikers, Benjamin Šeško and Viktor Gyökeres. Now, I'm going to talk about Viktor Gyökeres in a minute. Based on what he said yesterday, could be a tipping tale of where he's going to go. So let's keep reading, though. Regarding Šeško, there has been recent direct contact between Berta and IB Leipzig chief Marcel Schofer, and I hope I've said that right, to understand the structure of a potential deal, including the release clause and other details. Both deals would be extremely expensive. RB has to sell Šeško in order to generate income. Mikel Arteta and the ownership are big fans of the player. Now, relating to Arsenal, what does this deal mean, chat? What does it mean? Does it mean that Arsenal are all in for Šeško or all in for Gyökeres? As you know, if you've been watching my show, you would know I've done 2 videos on this already. And 1 minute I'm with saying, yes, it's got to be Gyökeres. He scores all the goals. He's the one that Arsenal need to get over the line. But Mikel Arteta is the one that Šeško is the one that he wants for Arsenal. Now, which way is it going to be? Why would he want Šeško over Gyökeres? Does he want Šeško because it's easier to not start him as many games as it would be for Gyökeres? Or is it because Gyökeres doesn't fit the system as what Mikel Arteta wants to play the Arsenal way under him right now? But chat, what do you think is going to be better for Arsenal? Going for Gyökeres, going for Šeško. Šeško's going to cost more. He's younger. Gyökeres is going to cost less, but he's going to. I think he'll just score more goals. Yes, the majority of his goals does come from penalties, but to me, Arsenal play in a way that you don't have to rely on the penalties because they hardly get them. But he will score the goals and he will make Arsenal feel more dangerous. It's just which one's going to be better. Stats is one thing, the eye is one thing, but ultimately, Berta and Arteta have to come together and find a solution to make it work for all parties. But as of today, again, season only finished yesterday. Cunha is pretty much going to be done deal for Man United. They are looking at a striker, could be a Delap. He's spoken to West Ham. He's spoken to Everton. He's spoken to Newcastle. And he's spoken to Man United. So he's got to make a mind up by the end of this week before he goes up to the Euros. So we have to wait and see on that. Coming tomorrow on Tuesday, again, I'll be coming back to you towards the end of the day just to give you a total roundup. There's no point doing something in the morning because it just kicks off. At the time it is now, about 5:30, it's always good to give you something and round up the rest of the day. So again, today is just Monday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Is it going to get even more steamier than this? I'll need to know, chat, what your thoughts are. Remember, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I need 60 more of you to press that button. And if you're here right now and you haven't subscribed, press that button. Make it a like. Let's get up to 200 likes today on this video. Let's get, instead of saying 200 likes and there's 60 of you, 200 likes, 200 subscribers. Let's get over the first hurdle, over 1,000 subscribers. Then we're going to march on to 100,000 before the season starts for the 25-26 season. I'm Ty Knight here for TK24 Sports. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.